Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out. My weapons won't be beat.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. Truth be told, I wear chainmail.
Look, Mama, look! It's so, so pretty. Stand up. You'll
start by standing on a ladder, so they can actually see you.
Sometimes I
Fire to the Baldur's Mount Gazette headquarters.
I'm still right here, you know.
We do know, thank you. We just
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian.
I know that those who oppose Lord Gortash will burn in the all-consuming rage of the one.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You really won't be. Nothing. Got on back. So, perhaps you need to be able to fight. Not much.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Betty!
Steel watches. I'm telling you.
Ah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord
Hush! Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. Crawling back from his bloody disgrace. It's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes. Orin told me she made a fool of you, but I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy. Then she didn't die. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
It seems so.
In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself. Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Baal isn't done with you. You must know that. You have effortless talents. Killing instinctually, like you breathe blood. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom. But I can offer some aid for the storm you're about to weather.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge, sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, why call you enemy when I could repair an old friendship? Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? A shame. It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Miss Zora. I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely. That's a heavy weight. You are so much more than your... You are my friend. And you get to choose your destiny.
Tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mazora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mazora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mazora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mazora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to. Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
Moon Maiden, hear me.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mazora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you Pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch!
Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate, but that doesn't mean that the leash has been broken and my father left for dead.
A moment passes.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds and the city from the...
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? He only managed it by tadpoling Duke Ravengard. Gortash doesn't play fair. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in. If only they knew the truth. I wish this city, the people running it, was...
I was just regaling. Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolute.
I always do. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of Leroican's death. My darling, we must inform our friend.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of...
We wouldn't miss it.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon.
Little Will's all grown up. Like, impossible. My bargain was a single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers, not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes? Ugh, I'd have thought you'd figured by now. The dead three and that bulging brain of... Savor her company. My mistress can be so... capricious. Why? I'm supplying Will with every... I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big baddie of... The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Yes?
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Something's not right about those steel watches. I'm telling you.
They're harmless. Except if you're a criminal.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Well, you're shopping for a suit.
My goodness. Every substance has been tried and tested by you. Money is a luxury.
Yes, you haven't even got inside yet.
All safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
page material. Ah, got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Boulder. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. Of course, we're off the record. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits.
Almost doomed us. They spread like locusts and cool heads. Should we fortify the camp? Just wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances. Cazador's nest of serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live...
It is good to have you with us.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring...
As long as we stand together, we can never be true
Moving in.
friends.
Every last bloodsucker.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
And if our children still live, What will happen to them if we attack?
I share your
Are they going to
Let's
arrest
rehearse
us?
this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Well, your we broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was in trouble.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. If we tell them what happened, we'll leave the steel watches to theirs.
the city. Located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
Never felt the call of the divine, Astari.
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
The cycle will reach its zenith, should you want it to, or otherwise.
Something over there.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape." Flaming fists this way. Something engraved on this skull. Living, a torment. It's a poem. It continues, "Is a burden to great and to small. We faithful cure mortals of burdensome life and present it to Death Father Baal." Verse by Invoker Grimlark.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Saravok Anchev, a relic of your cursed line, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen.
The murders are a test. One that you would once have excelled in. But it is not for you. I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. You were once Baal's favorite. You worshipped him the way he would wish. Your bloodlust innate. Your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baal spawn there ever was. Ruined by his own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter? She is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But she only seeks the Baalian favor you were born to inherit. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her. She wronged me. In killing her, you honor our father with a eulogy of blood. I have heard of the duel Orin proposed to you. She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder. Pure murder. No excesses. No pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. But you will need my help. I see you have not embraced your birthright yet. Perhaps with my stewardship, Father will bless you yet. Before you may return to our father's fold, I must first ensure that you remain as pure and worthy of his blessings as you once were. Come, child of murder. Let me lead you in Baal's worship. Spirit of the slaughtered, return to us. Show us the achievements this child has accomplished in thy unholy name.
His will be done.
You took this spirit's life, and thus its voice. So, speak for it. How was this pitiable creature slain? The details are everything. Anyone can kill. Not everyone can make murder an act of worship. I would have thought that you understood that, Baalspawn. I am disappointed. You shrink from that which you should revel in. Your devotion to your father is wanting.
You have been judged.
You have been found wanting. Unworthy.
You will make a most beautiful offering to the Lord of Murder.
Quickly. Just like old times.
Can't afford to let up. On my way.
resting place.
I'm ready.
The taste of blood, the tang of death. It has been far too long.
flaming fists this way. There's something engraved on this skull. Living a torment of sorrow and strife. It's a poem. It continues, is a burden to great and to small. We faithful cure mortals of burdensome life and present it to Death Father Baal. Verse by Invoker Grimlark.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand.
Trap.
You gave.
His
Prod. This is here, but you are.
Saravok Anchev, a relic of your cursed line. A Baal spawn who failed to become chosen.
I have heard it said you were your fault, but now you have returned. Tell me, are you? It is your Arin only seeks the Baalian favor. You were both. She may have usurped you. Baal, our Lord does not. It is a lesson Arin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one. She seeks to sacrifice you. She dreams that your corpse, you were murdered. But you will need. I see you have not it before you may return to our father. Come, child of murder. Let me lead you in Baal's worship. Forgive me, child of Baal. I forget myself.
reverence.
Zeal.
Long may he reign.
We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming.
Release me! At once!
When I get out of these chains,
child of Baal. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void. And through eradication of its goodness, be exalted. Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace.
Someone will stop you, Baalist. When they do, I hope it hurts.
Citizen, stop this at once! Kill again!
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
His most unholy will be done.
Take this amulet, child. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Auron's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
Unholy assassin. It does have a certain ring to it.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
Never a dull moment.
Well, hello.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Hail, unholy. You are learning it takes more than birth blood alone. It was known to those who walked this path before you. Common killers. Children of murder and would-be gods. And now, it is known to you. I tricked the first. I am Amalesan, the Black-Hearted. I stood as Baal's High Priestess, his eternal succor, until I saw. Such a question Saravok must ask me thrice. For devotees of death, you of his line are so bait. It was my triumph, to die among the stars. Tell me, Baalspawn, how do you wish to die? I spent my life preparing for myself a death. Every time you kill.
Welcome to our cause, unholy assassin.
A fresh you are to be commended. Though I expected nothing less from a child. Yes. In murder's embrace you shall want for naught. Haven't you felt it, holy child? I am Ilisera the Quick, child of Baal, slayer of his idle children, cut down before my time. No, for not killing enough of them. Anyone who squanders his gifts.
Today we witness near perfection, Baalspawn. Your father shall be proud, indeed. Go to him and present your sister as an offering. There isn't a moment to lose. You don't recall all the wrong you wrought at the temple. Champion of the... You belong to Baal. The thwarted dream. While Baal receives tribute through Orin, he lives again through you. Does your body force you to blink? Killing is but another vital. Go now, and do what I could. The temple is beneath the city. Cleanse the temple of Orin's girlish. There is nothing more I can teach you.
The softest touch. Delightful.
Someone's been rifling through the wrong pockets. You sense now would be a good time to clarify if that someone is you. You may have talked your way out of this.
I have such a headache.
you speak to another of your fool. All us wretched. In life, I was a Barzigal, kin killer of... I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims. Bring deaths for...
My faith will guide me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Even better when she gets to shut them up.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Talona? You want to let Talona loose in our city?
Poor sweet fool. You speak as if the flames were
Drive back the army of the Alps and raise our city to its pinnacle.
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Boulder's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Mistress Likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.